And so now we just want to get the core activated. This is going to be 5 exercises, 8 reps per exercise, 2 rounds, and you can by all means do a 3rd round. That would be even great if you have some time. But the idea here is that you do want to move quickly, but also through a full range of motion for each exercise. So get the body kind of moving the way that it should. So beginning in a forearm plank, set yourself up nice here. Make sure that your back is flat. Make sure that you're actually in a plank, that you're not lifting high, you're not dropping too low, but you're in a good solid plank. And then you're just taking your left knee towards your left elbow and you're trying to touch and then extend back. That's 1. That's 2. So moving quickly, 3, 4, 5, 6, but also really trying to push that knee. 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Quick pause here, and then you're going to prop right back up into a forearm plank, and then you're dropping side to side. As you drop side to side, the side that you're dropping to, the knee comes towards the center and taps the ground. 3, moving quickly, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick rest again, and then you're going to prop yourself up into a top of a push-up position, and you're doing cross-body mountain climbers. Again, not running. You're moving quickly, but really trying to get the full range of motion here. Feet nice and wide. Opposite knee to elbow. 1, 3. Try not to let yourself move forward and back as you're doing this. 4. Try to maintain that plank. 5, 8, 9, 10. Now you're flipping over onto your back. Hands are going to go underneath your lower back so you can support yourself here. Head is on the ground or lifted, whatever feels more comfortable, but there is something where your neck will be up next. So from here, you're just taking the knees into the chest, extending out. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, you're coming all the way up as high as you possibly can, reaching your shoulders off of the ground. And then you're just extending into a big X. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then that's completed the circuit, so you're going to do that one more time. So just to run through, back down into the forearm plank, and then you're doing knee to elbow. So you can begin right now. And when you're doing this, so just a couple of tips. Try to avoid really pushing the floor away too much with your arms so that you're rounded in the upper spine. You really want to make sure that spine is neutral. Really try to reach the knee, again, all the way to the elbow as much as you possibly can. As far as you feel like you can go, see if you can just go just a little bit further, but also keeping that speed. So you're moving intentionally. As soon as the foot comes back, you're into the next one. So there's not a lot of time to reset. You're intentional with where you're placing your feet. And as soon as one hits the ground, the other one is moving. That should be 10 reps. Same thing for this one. So from here, you're in the forearm plank. Things to avoid is lifting up high here or dropping over too much. This is subtle. You're here and then you're just tilting, lifting up the hips, tilting and dropping down. So maybe even from, this is a better angle. No, it's not. Sorry. But anyway, you get the idea that it's just a drop, tapping the knee back to the center. And now you're picking up the speed. 9, 10. Now you're up top of a push-up position and you're doing cross-body mountain climbers. Again, this one in particular, really go for the range of motion. Same thing, feet are spread nice and wide. You're doing this as I'm speaking. When you take that knee in, the tendency is to stop here, but you're really trying to get that contact and try not to Move forward and backwards as you're doing this. Try to maintain that plank and really reach for it. Be intentional with where you're guiding that knee to go. That should be 10. Now you're on your back. Hands underneath the low back. Light support, not too much support. Head's relaxed or lifted, whatever you prefer. From here, when you're kicking your legs out, just make sure that the pelvis isn't going down and you're not kicking your legs out too low so that the pelvis shifts. From here, you're just locking down that lower belly and you're just extending the legs out, bringing the knees in. Keep them a little bit higher, actually, than probably what you would expect. And, you know, only give yourself as much support underneath the lower back as you really feel is needed. After 10, curling up, get the shoulders off the ground, reset yourself here nicely. And then the same thing here. Whatever this starting position is, this is your finishing position regarding like your shoulders and your hips. So I'm in this pretty high curl, and then you're just opening everything up and not lowering in between. If anything, you're trying to bring yourself back up a little bit higher. So 3, 4. Same thing here, the legs don't have to go low. 5, 6. So long as you're maintaining this and not letting that start to happen. 8, 10. And there are your 2 rounds. One more if you have time.